It says we're live. Well, you're kind of frozen. Now you're moving.
Don't know how you met me, you don't.
Trying to connect.
Because it says we're live. You good now? I have no sound for you, Kathy.
Maybe to straighten up back on the road.
It could.
There we go.
At least I can hear you now.
Freeze. We're live.
Yes.
Yeah. We're live.
Woohoo!
Stop that.
Don't know how you met.
Yeah, he's not on breaks. All right. So trying to get the chats up. Can you chats on your side?
Yes, I can. Yep, I can. Jamie said hi, y'all from West Alabama, and Diane said hello. Yep, I can see them.
There we go. Maybe. Trying to wait to see if anybody pops in on us.
Lori. Hello, Lori.
If anybody is in here with us.
Lori says hey, hey.
Oh, Lord, can you hear me?
Bear with us, people. Her connection's not that great. Hello, Lori.
Awesome. Awesome. So I don't know if anybody's saying anything.
They are. Diane is saying hello from Oklahoma. Lori says hi, beautiful ladies. Jamie says hi, y'all from West Alabama. So I can see the chats. So Diane, did you get ice in Oklahoma?
So is anybody
where you're at? Do what? Oh, we have. I think you're for
Yeah.
you are.
I'll just stop that. All right. Send out to everybody. Right. So, okay, so we got one. Looks like we got one person. We got Miss Diane. Hello, Miss Diane.
Yes, I can.
And Mr. Jamie. Hello, Mr. Jamie. Hi, all. Okay. It says, hey, hey, hey.
Yeah. Lori says it's a bad
Alrighty.
connection.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Big Mike.
Trucker Say Wednesday show. You have me, the host, and you got that's my co-host. So,
Good morning, Angela. Hey, Cindy.
I want to flag. Alrighty, welcome to this week's casual talk. Say, I have everything written down.
Okay.
Hi, my beautiful Miss Lord. Overlook me.
Well, yes, I think it is on her end.
So, all right, I guess this started. I think this week I was wanting to talk about pets. Um, anybody has a favorite breed of pet?
I don't know if you can see that comment from Diane, Kathy, but she says, I have a bone to pick. My uppy sister-in-law says I can come and
Which
visit if I show her all my shot records.
I have cats. I have dogs. I have Timmy Diesel. Because I am back out on the road now. We're on our way to leave Florida, pick up, and then it's off to Georgia. I know. God, that's a snow on their truck. Married to the road.
Okay, I guess it's just me now. So, is your connection better, Kathy?
Lori, I know you're
No.
probably going to hit me for this. What? Thor and Lady.
Okay. Today we were going to talk about truck drivers and their pets. No, that's not right of your sister. If you don't want to be on screen, I wouldn't walk in front of it. I wouldn't walk in front of it.
So can anybody hear us?
I can hear you ever so often, but Lori says.
Morning, Miss Angie.
Lori says.
Oh, and welcome to the show, my sister. Miss Cindy.
Or 89% of the rescues end up dying.
My sister's on the show.
Hello.
She's in here saying hello.
Yeah, and speaking of pets, I have my cat sitting in front of me. Hi. Well,
Aww.
your cat. Sorry, my son's cat.
Mom, show.
Hi, you're back again. Thank you.
Yes, I'm having. I have, but apparently it's coming in and out while I'm driving in and out.
Kathy, if you can hear me, I just sent you a message.
With everybody. Yes, I know. Yes, it's on my end. Wow, that's not right. Okay, so it says for me to go out and come back
Go out, come back in.
in. I don't know.
They just left the house, so she might not have good enough signal where she's at for right now, right at the moment. So, does anyone have a favorite pet or breed of dog that they like? I'm curious to see what kind of dogs you people like. Is it working now? Oh my Great Danes. Chihuahuas. Kathy, can you see comments yet? Where froze? She's froze.
I have green bars and then yellow bars. You hear me now?
I can hear you, but you keep freezing.
Bars now. Let's see.
Okay. Well, we lost Kathy again. So, I want to give you folks, since we're talking about pets and truck drivers and pets, I went and looked up some statistics. Okay, she wants to know if you guys can hear me better or her. Leave comments, please, so we know. Okay, so it's her. Forgive us. We tried to work this out. So, what I found, and go ahead and do the show. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and do the show without Kathy. So, what I have found is that I found 10 interesting facts about truck drivers and their pets. The first one was 41 billion annually is spent on pets in the US. $41 billion. 62% of truck drivers own one or more pets that they have on the truck with them. Around 40% of truck drivers take their pet most of the times on a trip with them, which I know I have seen a lot of truck drivers with their pets, whether it be dogs or cats. Dogs below 25 pounds of weight are majority of the pets truckers take with them. It's okay, Kathy. I also found out that this is check before you buy. 85% of pet traveling products failed crash tests. So if you bought something that for your pet that might be in the truck, it might not have passed a crash test. 55% of drivers admit they have been occasionally distracted by their pets while driving. Good morning, Trenda. 20% of truck drivers allow their pets to sit in their lap during their drive, which I find that a little dangerous. 5% of drivers play with their pets while driving. 100,000 dogs die every year from falling out of truck beds, which I'm sure they're talking about pickup trucks, not big trucks, not semis. I also found out that most truckers who tag along a dog or a cat have attested that they are more alert on the road and punctual on meals and sleeping time. So, yes, Lori, I know your babies go with you everywhere. It's interesting to, know that. And sometimes a lot of drivers have emotional support dogs or cats, a pet with them on the truck. So, want to remind everybody of the Divas show this Saturday. It is going to be at 7 p.m. Central Time, and it is going to be on the LGBTQ in trucking. The guys show will be on the 4th at 7, and that will be levels of inspections at way stations. Kathy had a lot of stuff too, but I don't have most of it, so. My go-to pets, I have 5 cats, two adult cats, and 3 kittens. The 3 kittens were rescues off of our street. So my cats run my house. I don't run my house. They run my house. Anybody have anything else interesting? When you're the only one doing the show by yourself, you run out of things to say. Okay, Big Mike. My dog thinks he's the boss. I told him he's not the boss. I do that too, Diane. I put out, we have stray cats in our neighborhood, then I put out a bowl of food and water for them every day. Thank you, Kathy. February 5th is the LGBTQ in trucking for the Trucking Safety Divas show on every Saturday at 7 p.m. Central and 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, we have several stray cats in our on our neighborhood, and two of them came from one of the mama cats that's on our street, and it's a set of twins. They're black and white tuxedo cats, one male, one female. They have markings just opposite on opposite sides of each other, so they're kind of cute. Okay, Kathy, what else am I missing? Yep. February 4th on Truckers on TV show is going to be about levels of inspections at weigh stations, which I know there are several different levels of inspections. Yes, Diane, I do. I like to watch the little ones eat too. I've gotten a few of them around here to actually, I can get close enough to almost pet them, but not quite. We have names for some of them too, so it's quite interesting to watch them play and run around. They really get mad when I don't have food out for them. I got your message, Lori. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have had 1, 2, 3, 4 dogs in my life. First dog I had, he was a he was a crossbreed of a long-haired dachshund and a traveling salesman. Don't ask me. We don't know who his daddy was. So I've had 2 different Cocker Spaniels. One was a reddish color and the other one was all black. And the last one I had was a Lab and Rottweiler. Well, he was Pit and Rottweiler mix. So Miss Kathy says, make sure you follow and like and share Married to the Road, Rolling with the Underwoods, Chasing Miles with the Clarks, and a new one, The Cutler View. Thank you, Kathy, for that reminder. I don't blame you, Mike. Hi, Kathy. Signal better?
Am I better this time?
Well, sort of.
Can you see me better?
Now I can.
He's stopping at a red. Can you hear me?
Once in a while when you're not trying to, it's like trying to freeze up every once in a while.
Am I?
Big Mike, where are you at that you got an ice storm tonight? Angie's supposed to be coming in. I haven't seen her yet.
Okay.
Ooh. Arkansas. Stay safe, Big Mike. You're still trying to freeze. Hi, Angie.
Hello. I'm so sorry. I heard you were having problems.
I'll be right.
Yeah, it's on Kathy's end. She freezes and it's like, and then it's in and out and in and out. So.
Okay. Well, I thought I'd come in and try to help you out. So, are you getting any bad weather?
Where I'm at, no. It's supposed to cool down a little bit, but I mean, there's a cold front, but it's the snow that they're predicting for here is supposed to be east of Flagstaff.
Oh, yeah, we're getting
drivers out there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in here with my phone, so I'm going to show you outside of my house right now because it is covered in snow. So well, give me just a second.
An ice storm tonight.
Oops. There we go. All right. I'll turn off this camera and I'll turn on the other one. Hold on just a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's not letting me, so hold on just a sec.
Technical difficulties today.
Oh my goodness. This is terrible. I'm trying to get my camera to come up, so I want to show you how bad it is here. Yeah, Kathy's still frozen. I'm going to remove her.
I'm ready for summer. You would do both.
I know.
Bring it on. That stupid groundhog saw his shadow.
Will not let me bring my camera up. I'm trying to figure out why.
It was trying.
Yeah.
It kept freaking you, and it kept showing an A, but that was it. And it was just your initial, and that was it.
Yeah. I'm going to try and go back out and go back in and see if it'll let me do it. Because I want to show you the stupid ice that we got. We got nothing but ice coming down.
Oh my God. Kathy said her laptop's not working.
Oh.
And they just left the house. I know. Is what she told me.
Gosh dang it. Well, I may have to just take my laptop and show you.
Oh, we get to go for a walk?
I guess.
Hold on.
Yay! I might not want to see it though.
Oh yeah, you can hear it. It's loud. Hopefully.
This is not good, Angie.
We're walking with a laptop here.
Oh God, I'm afraid.
It is nothing but ice. And you can hear it coming down.
Yeah, I can.
It is just ice, 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 ice. And they were just out here and cleaned the road like 20 minutes ago, and that is nothing but ice and sleet.
I hope you're not going anywhere.
Oh no. Okay, back inside the house now.
Yeah, I've seen enough. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh my gosh, no. I'll pass on that. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, this storm is massive. I was up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning doing weather for trucker safety info, and they just said like 45 minutes ago. Sorry, I still get out of breath. That there was like 25 cars on the 70 in Chicago that are in the ditches, semis and cars, because of all the ice right now.
Oh,
it's like it's in Illinois and Missouri right now. So, and then it's heading towards Arkansas and Oklahoma.
That's what Big Mike said. Yeah, and I saw parts of Oklahoma were supposed to get like a half an inch of ice.
Yeah, we've got at least a half an inch right now. I've never seen so much ice, and then we're supposed to get the snow behind it. So we'll have.
That's what Big Mike said. He said I got an ice storm tonight, and he's in Arkansas.
Yeah, so Big Mike, I've already got a half an inch right now, and it's bad, and it's coming down steady. I went out yesterday.
All my husband could say was, "I don't miss it."
Yeah, I hear you.
The company that he worked for, right around that area, that's where about the half inch of ice was supposed to be starting at, and he's like, "I don't miss it." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't blame you." So
well, and the bad thing about this one is this storm is like it's half the United States is going to be affected by it. It's got a large band of ice because the top of it's just snow. Then there's ice, and then there's rain. Well, even the rain sections are saying it's going to have flooding issues. So it's like this is just, and then it's a long storm. It's a 3-day storm, so it's just going to kind of sit there and saturate the whole country. Big Mike said, I'm not sure how much ice I'm getting. My aunt is in Kansas, and she's getting snow this morning. Yeah, it seems to be a fine line. It seems like to be from Columbia, Missouri right now to where I'm at in St. Louis is all ice. And then everything from Columbia, Missouri up is snow. So I happen to be in the lucky spot.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, because I think they off of I-44 in St. Clair.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm hoping they're staying home.
I know. Oh, that would be my neighbor Lisa. Are you a stalker?
It's
Did you know I'm doing my life? Come in and say hi. Okay, so that's my neighbor Lisa. She's got a snow day. You can come in and say hi. That's all right. Oh, what? Oh, thank you. Let's see.
I want to hear Lori.
Oh, what'd Lori say? I missed that.
It's 63 here in Texas right now. It feels good.
Oh, Lori, kiss my patootie. I know, we got tons of ice. Was it slick walking over here?
I had to walk in the driveway.
Lori says, hi, Lisa.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I just took him out there with my laptop to show him all the ice, and I said they just came through and cleaned the road. So, sorry guys, the dogs are being so loud I can hardly hear. Kristen said she's got about 6+ inches of snow in Michigan. Oh, there's Lori's comment that I missed, the 63.
And Big Mike says, hi, Lisa.
Oh, Big Mike said hi. So my friend Lori and my friend Mike said hi to you.
Lori, kiss my grits.
I guess that's the Southern coming out of the Boston girl, I guess. I don't know. Dear Lord.
Oh, it's 13 degrees here in Oklahoma, according to Diane.
Yeah, Oklahoma, Diane, you need to be worried because what I've got right now is coming your way. It is a mess.
I'm sorry, but y'all can keep it. I know you don't want the ice, but I don't want. Oh, I don't want it. No.
I know. They were really worried about Oklahoma. They were saying that Oklahoma, they were afraid was going to get the brunt of the ice. But then when I listened to the weather about an hour ago, they were saying that they thought it was going to hit Oklahoma primarily, but unfortunately now it's hitting Missouri and Illinois, and that seems to be where I'm at, where all the ice coverage is. So I'm like, lovely. You're not stealing my dog. Every time Lisa comes to my house, she tries to steal Bandit. It's never Gizmo. It's always Bandit. Gizmo's too
trying to come in on her phone.
Okay. I usually do my phone only because it's easier and I can put it on a stand, like I can use my ring light or whatever. And my laptop camera, because I'm on my laptop right now, my laptop camera sucks. It sucks so bad. I need a better camera. Pretty excited to see you.
Mike says, I want snow.
Oh. Oh,
Mike
see
said,
now Mike's.
Everybody wants.
Yeah,
snow.
nobody
I'll
wants
take
Gizmo.
I'll take Gizmo.
I'll take Bandit.
Nobody wants the horse. I don't understand it.
Fine.
See, look at that cute face.
Oh, poor baby. Nobody loves you.
No, you're not taking my dog. No.
I'll take Bandit.
No.
I'll spoil Bandit.
Anyway, so what were we were supposed to be talking about? What, pets on the truck? Is that what the
Pets on the
topic
truck.
was?
Yep. I found quite a few statistics that I was really surprised at what I had found. Lori says she wants both of those handsome boys.
Okay.
Yeah, my dog Bandit fell in love with her dog Lady, and it was like every time they go out to play, they were just like in love. But there's a lot that goes in. So I was gonna say one of the things talking about pets on the truck. I think that talk about like weird pets I've seen on the truck. We've been in a truck stop before, seen a trucker that had a monkey on her shoulder in the dining area. I've seen people that have birds in their truck. There's a girl on TikTok that I follow.
Some trucking companies, they will allow some like obscure pets, and they said one of them was like a parrot.
Yes. Yeah, there's actually a TikTok. I'll have to find her information because I follow her, and she's, first of all, she's super funny. She's a female solo trucker. But yeah, she has a bird, and she even shows you how she gives like bird baths. And I'm like, I never in a million years would think about having a bird on the truck, but her TikToks are so interesting. I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. What?
James said, I'm walking around in a sleeveless t-shirt and sweating.
Oh, James, suck it.
Go away, James. We don't want to hear it.
And we brought Lacey over there for one New Year's, and she's a puppy. And the pug started to sniff her like they were both in love.
Yep, that's what happens.
Well, when my parents they had a golden German Shepherd on the truck with them.
Oh, wow. That would be beautiful.
He was a gorgeous dog. His name was TC, which stood for trash can.
Aww.
Because at 8 years old, my dad went dumpster diving to get him out of a trash can. Somebody threw him in the dumpster.
Okay, that's adorable. Sorry, I'm messing with this, trying to get it set up.
And so he was very protective of my mom.
Oh, yeah.
Because one driver they were outside the truck, and the dog was in the truck with the window down just about like this much.
Mm-hmm.
And the driver put his hand on my mom's shoulder, and the dog almost broke the side window on the truck. My dad's
my goodness.
If you don't remove your hand, that dog's going to come through the window, break my window, and bite you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and he was very protective when I moved back home to my parents' house with both my boys, because he would stand in between me and the boys, and I couldn't yell at him, or he'd growl at me.
No. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. Well, what statistics did you find? I know for us, just having the dogs on the truck is a huge stress reliever. Like if we're in bad traffic.
It's like 62% of truck drivers own one or more pets that they have with them. Around 40% of truck drivers take their pet most of the times on a trip with them, which Lori says they take theirs all the time with them.
Yeah, we do too.
$41 billion annually is spent on pets in the U.S.
Wow.
Yeah. Dogs below 25 pounds of weight are the majority of pets that drivers have on the truck.
Yeah.
Because they're small and they don't want to a big dog into the truck.
I have a friend of mine who is on Facebook that, believe it or not, has got 5 full-size dogs on the truck with him. I mean, full-size. We're talking anywhere from 50 to 100 pounds. They're all rescues. And that's what his name on Facebook is, because he rescues them. But I'm just like, I know that with just me and Larry and 2 small dogs, I feel claustrophobic on my truck 24/7. I could not imagine 5 full-size dogs.
I don't know how my parents did it with them on the truck and this big golden shepherd.
Yes.
Full-grown dog.
Yeah.
I mean, hello. I also found that like 85% of pet traveling products failed crash tests.
Okay, can everybody hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you.
You and hear you.
I'm sorry, guys. I bought a Wi-Fi yesterday from Walmart, and set my laptop up for it, and then all of a sudden, the parent of the laptop did not want to work with me at all. So.
Been there, done that. I don't think we've really ever had a show where there wasn't some type of technical issue. That's the way I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Lori
I
says,
had to get out of it and do it on my phone. So I might have to just do the show on my phone from now on.
yeah. Well, you know what you can do, Kathy, and I'll walk you through it later. What I usually do is I use the camera on my phone, but then I'll log in with my laptop, and I won't use the camera or the audio. I'll just sit in the background, and that way I can do like the chats and the graphics and stuff on my computer. But I use my phone normally and I'll show you how to do that. So then maybe next week it'll be easier.
Right.
Because I like having my laptop to do all the controls and stuff. Because trying to do it on my phone and use it as a camera, sometimes it's just too much to do. So.
Right.
How do they do that with that many dogs? 2 is enough for us.
I know. We were just talking right before you came in, Kathy, about that there's a friend of mine who's on TikTok, and he's a solo driver, but he has 5 full-size dogs on his truck. They're all rescues, and they're his babies. I mean, he loves these dogs. But I'm like, how in the world? It's just me and Larry and 2 little tiny dogs, and I feel like we are constantly walking over each other and everything else.
I know. Well, myself, I have 10 dogs at home. That's
10?
10.
Girl!
Diesel made 10. And
Holy cow.
oh my God. I'm, trying to get love and attention to all of them is really hard.
Yeah.
And, Diesel's in my room, so he pretty much gets all the attention.
Yeah.
But, I try to go out in the living room with my other dogs are at to get them attention, and they all swarm me.
Are they all indoor?
Yeah, they're all indoors. And so, except for my pit bull and Anthony's dog, they're in my utility room, so I have to walk over there to the utility room to talk to them. But the rest of them run loose throughout the house. And so I have 2 chihuahuas, full-blooded chihuahuas. I have a terrier mix. He looks like he's Dotson. He's got that body style. And then I have 2, I guess you call them Chiweenies. and they're brother and sister. And so then I have a Pomeranian, and we call him Mr. Grumpy because he's 12 years old, and if any of the dogs walk by him, he starts growling at them.
Oh, geez.
So I called him Mr. Grumpy. And now they're two Cheweenies. They're the male's Bear, the female's Lacey. And I got them when they was 8 weeks old, and no, all they want to do is, well, especially Lacey, is jump up and bite my fingers. And I can't stand that, and I can't break her from
geez.
doing it. I cannot break her from that. And so now Benji, he's my little terrier that looks like a Dachshund. Wherever I go, he's right there underneath me. He he tries to be the alpha male in the whole house. And I keep telling him, sorry, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
And so, I love all of them, but I have been thinking about trying to find a home for Bear and Lacey, and but then I start feeling guilty,
Yeah.
because it's, I believe it. Once you get a pet, it's there for life.
Yeah.
And and Chris is wonderful. He's like, no, you ain't gonna do that, and he just told me I can't get no more dogs. So, which I understand. 10's enough.
Oh, two's enough for me. I know my limit.
Well, my dad
And I got 5 cats.
So most of them has came from a rescue.
Yeah.
A lady runs a rescue about an hour and a half from me. And so she kept on contacting me. Oh, this will be perfect for you, and she'll send me pictures. And and I had to finally tell her, look, you gotta stop that. I can't do it. I can't do it no more. I can't be adopting these pets and everything, because I am a huge pet lover.
Oh, yeah.
And so, and I don't know what it is with me. I guess when I get one, they seem to latch on to my kids.
Right.
And they never latch on to me. So I guess I'm like, okay, well, maybe when I get a next one, it'll latch on to me. But I think the only one that's latched on to
Oh, I think she froze on us again.
Yep.
Okay. Are you back?
Oh,
You were
there I go.
freezing.
I'm back.
Mike said, where is Larry Baum? He's actually still laying down, Mike. We kind of have our nights and days screwed up, and to be honest with you, he's exhausted all the time still, so that's where Larry is. But I wanted to break in just for a second. We got some news on CDL Life, and I just kind of wanted to mention it. So for those of you guys who are not familiar, CDL Life is a trekking online magazine. It's CDLLife.com. You can also find them on Facebook. Wealth of resource and information for truck drivers, so highly recommend them. But so as you guys know, we talked on Trucker Safety Divas on Saturday about how they did the convoy in Canada called the Freedom Convoy. So they were planning on doing one here. They're doing one here in the United States. It's going to be from California to Washington, D.C. on March 1st. And it's for the same reasons. It's because truck drivers now have to not only be vaccinated, but also have to have their boosters before they can cross the border to go into Canada. So that's what they're protesting, is the vaccine mandates. And CDL Life said that they had actually set up their mission statement and they had put together their Facebook site over the weekend. I joined, and I guess Facebook has removed their page, saying that they're violating rules, and it says trying to get into the article here. It says a group page organizing an upcoming trucker protest against vaccine mandates has been removed by Facebook and what the founder is calling censorship at its finest. A group of U.S. truckers calling themselves a Convoy to D.C. 2022 announced on their Facebook page on Sunday, March 30th, that they were going to be doing their March for Freedom on March the 1st, and approximately 94,500 truckers had already joined the page. Facebook described itself as part of many large groups who believe in our founding fathers, and we believe that everyone has a voice and we support our freedom. Help us spread the word about this. Well, I guess it said that they had removed the group for repeatedly violating our policies around, and I'm probably going to mispronounce this, but QAnon, said a representative of Facebook. I have no idea what that means. I'll be honest, I joined that Facebook page. The only information that they had it there was what they were planning on doing, the reason why they were planning on doing it, asking people to spread the news. So I'm not quite sure why the page got removed by Facebook, but this is going to be interesting to see, because if Facebook didn't censor the Canada convoy, why are they all of a sudden censoring the United States convoy? Kind of interesting.
Because it has to do with the COVID mandate, for the vaccine, and that's probably why. Because anything you post about COVID on Facebook, it gets fact checked, or you get Facebook jail, or it gets removed.
Yeah, it seems like anything COVID related, you have to be so careful, or vaccine mandates, or anything.
Yeah, that's it exactly, and that's probably why they removed it, because that's what it has to deal with. And I feel that it should be every driver's choice whether or not they get the vaccine.
Absolutely. That's exactly how we feel.
Don't mandate it on everybody, because not everybody wants it. Yes, I went and got the vaccine, and I went and got the booster. The only reason I did is because a year ago, this last December, my uncle went and got a kidney transplant. And in order to be able to be around my uncle, I needed the vaccine. Plus, my immune system is compromised with having rheumatoid arthritis. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten it. But I know that if I got sick, I would be in the hospital, probably on a ventilator.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. I think that's the biggest issue. And actually, one of our divas that's in our group, Pam Dixon Hershey, she actually lives in Canada, and because she did not get her vaccinations by January 14th, which was the cutoff date, she wound up losing her trucking job, because the company that she works for always crossed the border, because she would grab campers and she'd take them from Canada and bring them here to the United States. And now that she can't cross that border, she no longer has a trucking job. So, I mean, and the thing is, where it comes to Canada, there's zero exceptions. So even if you have a health reason or a health condition where your doctor is maybe telling you that a vaccine is maybe not your best choice, it doesn't matter. You have to have it or you can't get into Canada. There's no exceptions allowed. So, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I believe in, if you're owner operator, you have a little bit more leeway of doing it.
Yeah.
But the company drivers, they can't.
No.
And, like Chris told me yesterday, was talking about it, and he said, if I got a route that's going that way and puts me in it, then I'll participate like that. But if I don't have a route for it, we can't do it.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get a route for March 1st so that we can ride along with them. But if I can't, because I'm a company driver too. I'm not an owner op. Had I been an owner op, I would definitely be involved in this 1,000%. But I figure I'll do what I can as far as spreading the word in social media. But yeah, I am going to try to see if we can get a route to join him. That would be an amazing experience. My biggest thing is, and I don't know if you guys saw the videos and the news stories, but the overwhelming support that the truckers have had in Canada over the last week and a half is like so amazing and emotional. I mean, there was people lined up along the highways, people on the overpasses, and they went cross country. They went from one side of Canada to the other side of Canada, And everywhere you look, there was people supporting. There was people in pickup trucks riding along with them. I was like, so it kind of makes me wonder, are we going to see that much support in the United States? And I really don't think so. What do you guys think?
I'm hoping that truckers will stand behind this and, and show our support because, I mean, like you said, if Angie, if you can get in it and everything else, then, I might not be there in person, but I'm going to be right there in your truck, riding in spirit
Yeah.
with you and everything and supporting you all the way. So,
and that's it exactly. I support the drivers that are doing this. I really do.
Yeah.
Because I've been around trucking my whole life. Between my parents, my husband, my grandfather, I worked for my dad. He had 3 trucks. He had his own trucking business that were leased to a company. So I worked for my dad. I've been around it. I know, I've seen, between from then till now, the changes that have been made.
Right.
In trucking.
Right.
But yet, I still respect truck drivers, the good ones, that are out there, that are trying to bust their butt to make a living.
Absolutely, yeah.
So yes, I may not be out there anymore, but yet I do support them.
Yeah.
Right.
I think. What were you gonna say, Kath?
Oh, I was just sitting here looking at her. I sat down. I think we're still out here on the road when I sat here and did it. I wrote down all the shows for the rest of the month and for the next month for the Trucker Safety Divas and the Truckers on TV for the guys. And all that way, and my Sheeta show here, we can promote that and all of that. So,
and I hope they do it, and I really do, and I hope they get the support that they need. I really do.
I do too.
Their truckers are not being heard.
Yeah.
It's like, you get these people, oh, well, we can just go to the store and get it. Well, how the hell do you think it got to the store?
And I don't know about your guys' stores, but every store I've been in the last, I would say, month, okay, because we go to stores all the time all over the United States. The shelves are getting bare, people, between supply and demand and truckers not being able to, I mean, it's already affecting the United States. Before the snowstorm and all that crap, the shelves are getting bare. And if I was the American public and this truly becomes a big situation between Canada and the United States, I'd be very worried about our supply issue because we're already seeing a problem with getting our store shelves filled with meat and produce. Those seem to be the 2 biggest things. And dairy products. Every time I go in there, there's like signs on the aisles, we're working our hardest to try to fill up and to try to get stuff. Well, if this doesn't get resolved in some fashion, there has to be an exception to the rule. Don't get me wrong. I think everybody should be vaccinated, but a government body, that's my issue. My issue is a government body should not be telling you that you have to put something in your body that maybe you're not comfortable in doing. There's not enough research as to what long-term effects this is going to have. And I don't think that any government entity should be forced. Now, if you're in the military, to me, that's different. Because in the military, when you sign up and you say you're going to take that oath, you're going to line up and they're going to stick shots in you and you have no idea what the hell they're putting in you. So that's different. We're not military. We're civilians. So I don't know.
Yeah. And it's, you can only get, it's like certain things that we've gone to the store to look for and it's not there. Or we go to Costco and there's a limit on what you can get because people have hoarded stuff like they did at the beginning of COVID and they're still doing it.
Oh, and the bad thing of
Go ahead.
What are you going to say, Cass?
No,
I was just going to say the bad thing about the March 1st, I think the convoy that's going to be happening March 1st is I noticed that on a lot of my trucking Facebook pages, people were putting up kind of like scare tactics. Like, if I were you, I'd go out and stock up right now because truckers are going on strike March 1st. The truth of the matter is, it's a convoy, just like what happened in Canada. They're not going on strike. It's a 1-week convoy where they're driving across the country, going from California to Washington, D.C. So my problem is, I wish people would stop putting misinformation out there, because what's going to happen is everybody is going to panic, thinking that the supply chain is completely broken down now. And then they're going to go out and they're going to start hoarding the toilet paper and the cleaning products and all that stuff again. So it's like every time I see that, I'm like, that's not what's happening. They're doing the same thing they did in Canada. They're trying to get the government to recognize that this is not right, this is not proper. And for once in a blue moon, we need to listen to truck drivers.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
It is.
I mean, I went grocery shopping yesterday, and I know we just went to Walmart's and the Sam's Club. And, you know, I don't think I really wasn't paying attention, and I should have been paying attention and all, but we was, I was on a one track mind, get everything that I needed, for my kids to eat while I'm gone. So I didn't even really pay attention if the, Walmart's there, but, yeah, what I did see, I didn't see a lot of empty shelves, but when the toilet paper hit and everybody was going crazy, it trickled down here. So
Yeah.
wherever it starts
Oh, it
at,
affected us too.
eventually it's going to hit Panama City.
Yeah.
And
And then the other issue is,
Right? You want to watch people panic and go, oh, how come we don't have anything? Well, you caused the truck drivers to go on strike. I'm sorry. I realize we have frontline heroes in the medical field, but we also have frontline heroes in our truck drivers.
yeah.
And I can honestly say that if it wasn't for the truck drivers, you wouldn't have a roof over your head, clothes on your back, and food in your belly.
Yeah.
Hello.
you wouldn't have the car you'd be driving. You wouldn't have the house that you're living in. And you wouldn't, everything that's inside your house, a truck driver brought.
Yep. Yep. We had our groceries delivered the other day because we're trying not to leave the house at all. And I just happened to be talking to the guy that delivered our groceries, and he works for Instacart. So, he goes from store to store getting groceries for people. And he told me, he said the last 2 months, he said he hates his job because he'll show up at people's houses with like half of what they purchased, because there's so many things that are out of stock, and then the customers get mad, and so it affects his tips. And it's like, I understand that people get upset, especially when it comes to DoorDash or Instacart and people delivering your groceries. But the truth of the matter is, a lot of this stuff is not in stock. The shelves are starting to get bare in a lot of the grocery stores. And so, unfortunately, now it's affecting the Instacart and DoorDash people and Walmart delivery people who are delivering your groceries. It's like, they can't help it if your stuff is out.
Yeah.
Right. What is it, dear? What's your saying?
I said, without a truck driver, you'd be
Naked,
hungry,
and homeless.
Yep. That's what my husband used to say when we'd start seeing, I'd be seeing posts about this, about that when I was out with him. And it was like, and he goes, if it wasn't for us truck drivers, you'd be naked, homeless, and hungry. He goes, so go ahead, come at me again.
It's so true. And I don't know about you ladies, but I hate the stigma that I think truck drivers get. I think that we get the stigma that we're all nasty and dirty and disgusting people. When the true story is, we're out here away from our family and friends for weeks upon weeks at a time, getting very little sleep. Our health care is the least of our concern, unfortunately. And we're doing all this to supply America. And I just think that trucking is like the one industry where people just constantly stick their nose down us like we're just pieces of crap. But they can't live without us. So I don't know.
You can only, you do so much and you bust your butt You have 70 hours. When that 70 hours is up, then you got to do a 34.
Yeah.
You get your 34 done and you're back at it again.
Yep.
But the whole time you're doing your 34, you're going, well, we need to do this and this and this. But
Yep.
yet, nobody gets respect for truck drivers, but yet it's like, hello, whatever, but I even though my husband drives a job, he's got a local job, but he still drives a truck, but I still support all you guys that are out there.
Yep.
Still.
Well,
it's just not right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
Kathy, did you want to mention the shows that we got coming up, and we'll get ready to wrap this down since we're about an hour and 15 at this point. Yes. We're still looking for more, though, if anybody's interested. Awesome.
And Gizmo. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Woohoo! We're back.
Awesome. Well, guys, I think. Oh no. Okay. So I'm having problems seeing the chats because I hit a button and it's not letting me see it. So just a quick recap in case. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't know. Let's see.
I can hear you. I can hear Kathy just fine.
Yeah, that's weird. And
Yeah,
all of
no.
our microphones are on. Okay, so just a quick recap, guys. I know we've had a lot of technical issues, and we're going to try and work on this so the Wednesday show's a little better. But the biggest thing is, we have a show Friday night with the guys. It's Truckers on TV. They're going to be talking about weigh stations and the different levels of inspections that a lot of the truckers go through. And I have been seeing a lot of my trucker friends getting pulled in for level 1 inspections this week. So not quite sure what's going on with that one, but be careful out there because they are pulling people in like crazy. And then we'll be talking about what it's like to be a truck driver who is also LGBTQ+. And we do have one guest speaker. Hopefully I'm trying to get another one lined up as well. Because I have a daughter that's a lesbian, but I don't know what it's like to be a lesbian, gay, or transgender as a truck driver. And so that's kind of where I would like to get, understanding and all that. So I think it's going to be a very interesting show. Kathy, are you still there? Or did you freeze? I think she froze. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and end the show. Thank you, Sheila, for hanging in there. I tried to get in here as fast as I could.
You're fine.
All right, guys. You guys have a great week. Yeah. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you guys this weekend. Thank you so much, Sheila.
All right. Thanks, Ange.
Bye, guys.